Hey y'all, welcome back to the second week of 5 Minutes with Shawn Denise. So every week I'm going to come on and we're going to talk a little bit about myself in the areas of personal growth, family, and just about my brands. So here is week 2. Let's get started. So the first question is, what does confidence mean to me? Oh, this is such a great question because I do feel like people think confidence is seen through what you wear. That, oh, you're so confident, you were bold enough to wear this item. But sometimes I do feel like people do things for attention. So confidence to me is you are sure of exactly who you are when you enter the room. It's so people used to tell me, or people still tell me that, I have this aura when I walk into the room. It's because I'm very sure of myself. I'm very sure who I am, my intelligence, my capabilities, all of that. It really has nothing to do with what I wear, but my style, because I'm confident and sure of who I am, then yeah, you do see that through my style. The sexiness, the love of showing my breasts, my legs at times. But what makes me confident is I'm sure of myself. Period. Pooh. The second question is, what does legacy mean in family? Legacy to me is you passing down the history of your family to the next generation. It is taking that family history and elevating it to the next level. In essence, creating a family legacy. My 4 times great grandmother was the first generation born out of slavery. Shout out to Amy Sapp. She does have the slave master's last name. But she is the first generation out of slavery. So when I say things like I am my ancestors' wildest dreams, I really truly mean that. I am her legacy, and I'm proud that I am. To see that our family is still going on after everything that we endured, oh baby, legacy, legacy. The third question is, what is made for curves by curves? You see this? I used to call myself a fashion designer. Now I have realized I am a fashion engineer. So as a fashion engineer, yes, I'm designing and making silhouettes that are going to situate your curves, your body. We're going to have some rolls in the process, because what I've realized is that when you are not knowledgeable of where rolls are, you're not going to design for them. So for curves, by curve, that's exactly what it means. Your fashion engineer is a curvy diva, and I'm gonna make sure you look good at all times, sis. All times. Okay. This next question is really, really deep for me because I really just went through it. It says, how do you define healing? Healing is when you are truly healed, you on the other side of forgiveness. That means you forgave the person, you forgave yourself, you forgave everybody is involved, and whatever you're forgiving, it doesn't upset you anymore. A lot of people forgive things and then they still get upset by the person, or they still want to attack the person. When you are truly in a state of being healed, you don't only have the want, energy to want to attack people that you're healed from. So also understanding what true forgiveness looks like. When you forgive somebody, you move on. There is no coming back. There is no, oh man, I forgave them, they have a better life than me. No, you have to understand what forgiveness truly looks like. Is you have forgave them, you have moved on, they have moved on. That's it. Truly heal from your past to the point where you can smile. And I'm proud to say I am healed from everything that tried to break me. So yeah, I know what healing truly looks like. Peace. And the last question for this Sunday, for week 2, and I just want to say thank you all for joining me for a second week. I truly love doing this. Like I said last week, long overdue. The last question is, what skill changed you what skill changed my career? Going back to fashion design school. Before I went to fashion design school, I was so nervous. I was doing things. This is everything prior to 2021. As a matter of fact, I had my best 2 years of my business in 2020 and 21. And I stopped my business to go back to fashion design school. And honestly, it has not recovered since. But that was the best thing that I could have done for myself because I'm way more educated than I was. My confidence shot up through the roof because I'm sure of who I am now. I'm sure of who I am. I'm sure of what I'm capable of doing. I'm sure of the education that I have. So that was the best thing that I ever did for myself. And I'm so proud. All right, y'all. I will see y'all week 3. Thank y'all for tuning in. This was 5 minutes with your girl, Shawn Denise. Enjoy y'all week.